Hi guys, 3 videos in a row I've been featured in. As a celebratory thing, I'm gonna be kissing Donnie XD.
Shut up! Today we are ranking all of the Jurassic franchise, all 7 movies, from a scale of complete ass to peak cinema. Now, I may have some hot takes in this video that you don't agree with.
And that's okay.
Just don't come for me, please. Don't come at me. So that's what we're doing today, and as you can see, we have the tier list here on screen, from complete ass to terrible to nah to I mean it's alright to good to amazing to absolute peak cinema.
The first movie we are gonna be ranking
Is
Jurassic Park.
the OG, the first one, arguably the best one, no diff.
No, that shit was ass.
Well, I've seen it more than any of the other ones. I've seen the first Jurassic Park probably about 8 times in my life so far.
And we can happily say that it is the movie of all time.
It's genuinely one of my favorite movies ever. It is, in fact, peak cinema.
Yup, no question that.
We're starting out really original here. It's a massive hot take. The first one's the best one.
The Lost World, my personal favorite.
This is your personal favorite, so you think this one's better than the first one?
Kind of. Because, hold up, let me cook. So, yes, granted, Jurassic Park had a bunch of dark stuff in it, but you don't see a guy getting ripped in half by 2 tyrannosaurs.
No, I do love how deep they went with the fear element. I don't enjoy seeing lots of violence in movies. It doesn't like bring me any joy really, but I do love what they did with that thing. They didn't kind of dumb it down.
And let's not forget about one of the best sequences, the long grass.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, The Lost World is peak cinema.
Also, the book is so good. They're both great in their own way.
No! Most controversial one, Jurassic Park III.
I'm not sure if I can do this. So, as you say, this is a controversial one. I've heard a lot of different takes on this, from lots of different angles.
My opinion, it's not that bad.
No. I don't hear people saying it's that bad. A lot of time I hear people saying it's great, and a lot of people saying it's terrible. It's like a love it or you hate it. It's like Marmite. You either love it, or you hate it, and that's it. Personally, here's my hot take on it. Let me cook it. I think out of the 3 first Jurassic Park movies, it's the worst one.
Okay, yeah,
but
I can definitely see it.
Not because it's bad, just because the first one was the best one, the Lost World was the second best one, so then therefore by necessity, the third one is therefore in last place. Doesn't mean it's
but it doesn't mean it's the worst one out of the franchise.
I love the Spinosaurus, because who doesn't?
Yes!
Who on earth doesn't? I love the, the ringtone.
And also, Jurassic Park 3 has one of the coolest scenes, the aviary.
Yes, I love that scene. Because I haven't seen these movies in a while, I keep getting that scene mixed up and thinking that was in the Lost World, but I remember it's not. It's not.
Do you know what they had in plan for the Lost World?
What exactly?
So, if you haven't heard, Geostorm were going to attack a helicopter.
Yes, I do know about that. Yeah, I also wish they would have put the Carnotauruses from the Lost World novel in either of the films, but they kind of didn't. So I'm gonna say for Jurassic Park 3, I'm gonna say it was good. I like it.
It was decent at best.
Yeah, so I'm putting it in good.
I don't think it was bad, but it wasn't the best thing. It's definitely something to distract you.
Random thing, I love the logo design. I love like the metallic look with the red background. It's so 2000s as well.
Alright, Jurassic World.
The reboot. First of the world. I like this movie.
It's pretty good.
I'm just fearful that I might die if I put it above Jurassic Park 3, but I kind of want to because I do love it. I genuinely do love it.
Yeah, but one of my favorite scenes from Jurassic World is like when the raptors betray the InGen soldiers.
Yes.
And it's like in the face cam.
Yeah, that was
of a bunch of soldiers.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, the cameras. Basically, its funny moments were funny. Its scary moments were very cool and very well done. And just overall, it did what it was trying to do. It accomplished as a movie.
I also love like the helicopter scene with Simon Maserati's death.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically took the concept from the Lost World.
It was also the first movie to feature a hybrid.
Ooh, hybrid.
And it was a really one as well. It was a really good idea and design and everything.
Seeing the Indominus eat Nick. If you don't remember Nick, he was the guy who was first killed by the Indominus.
Yeah.
Seeing Nick's body like crunch up into a ball while the Indominus is eating him.
Actually, what's crazy is that last time I saw this movie, I saw it on daytime television, so they cut that scene. Last time I saw it, they had to cut it, so it bites down on him, and then as soon as you see it coming into frame, it cuts. Overall, the Indominus was done really well for a first hybrid in a Jurassic movie. I'm gonna say this one was amazing. I genuinely do love this movie.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And then we get to the absolute disappointment that Fallen Kingdom is.
About that,
I remember Fallen Kingdom being really good.
Me too.
But now, no.
I've seen it twice in my life. I remember the first time I saw it, I thought it was exciting. I can't remember how old I was. I was not very old. The second time I saw it, which was last year, I enjoyed it as kind of filler. Basically, Fallen Kingdom is how we get to Dominion and how we get to the dinosaurs being released. It had to happen at some point.
The only good scene, in my opinion, is the prologue where like Jack is trying to get in like contact with Marine One, and then you see like the lightning flash behind the Tyrannosaur.
Yeah,
that is pure Michael Crichton.
Yeah, that was a very good opening sequence.
I wish they could have kept that level of good in the movie.
Some parts of it were just forgettable to me. The two most memorable bits for me were the opening sequence and the volcano.
Yeah.
With the Brachiosaurus at the end, kind of like rearing. I found that very sad, that bit.
Another good scene, in my opinion, was the Sticky Moloch ambushing the buyers.
I love that scene so much because it's just pure. This is what I want.
Like it's throwing guys everywhere.
That's what I mean about this.
It's really cool.
It's just kind of filler. It's really good to watch if you just want to see some dudes get eaten by dinosaurs and see Chris Pratt running around. That's fine, but compared to the franchise that it's in and the wonderful universe it's set in, it's a bit of a disappointment for a lot of people. I would say...
I mean, like, it's...
What would you put it in out of all of these?
I would put it at a nah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd put it in alright.
It's okay. It's not as bad as I've like said before, but it's like, its status is still what people thought of Jurassic Park 3. Back in the day, like people hated it.
Yeah, I think it will grow on people over time, the same way it's growing on me over time. It's alright.
Yeah, and then we go on to the definition of overhated.
Yes.
Dominion was peak.
Have my children.
Dominion was peak, okay?
Dominion was so good. It's one of those things where it's just like basically one person dislikes it and starts shouting about it, and then
everybody else hates it.
Yeah, because of like conformity and like it's a hate train. Everyone just wants to hate on it because it's fun. There's never a clear reason. It's always just, oh, it's Dominion, as if that's good enough of a reason.
Yeah, there is so many cool things, like the Velociraptor.
Yeah, I love the fact that they like kind of use other raptors as well instead of just Velociraptors.
And then the Pyroraptor.
Yeah, I love the Giga as well. Like, and also you get a feathered Pyroraptor, the first feathered dinosaur to feature in a Jurassic World. 2 feathered
and
dinosaurs.
Then the Therizinosaurus.
Yes, that's the Therizinosaur and the Pyroraptor. That's 2 feathered dinosaurs to feature in a Jurassic World movie for the first time ever. And yeah, the really good sequences in that. The Therizinosaurus scene was my favorite scene out of all of them.
Yeah. My only gripe with the movie is like the final battle. It's good, but it focused way too much on the human.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. But, to be fair, the humans in question are the original cast.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that is such a cool thing. Like, people say it's like, oh, it's nostalgia bait. I don't care.
Yeah. Then also, I love the prologue. The, like, you know, the extended cut.
I love the beginning.
With the whole 65 million years ago.
Yeah, that was cool.
I mean, some of the dinosaurs wouldn't live in that period, but who cares?
It was historically inaccurate. But it's Jurassic Park, what do you expect? Also, the opening sequence of the kind of camera situations, like the one from the...
Ooh, and also the Mosasaur. The Mosasaur ship scene.
Yeah, it really hooks you.
I also love how Dawson dies.
So where are we putting this?
So, we are not putting it in terrible.
No.
We are not putting it in nan. We're putting it in amazing.
Amazing. Ignore the haters, bro. Ignore the haters. It's a hate train. They just hate it for the hate train.
Yeah. But then we get to Rebirth.
Rebirth. Yeah. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord for Jurassic World. Rebirth.
It's literally up there. Literally like one of the best movies we've gotten in a while.
I saw it in a cinema as well. I saw it in the cinema.
I did too.
As an experience, that was great.
I've got a Rebirth cup, bro.
Yes. Yes. Respect.
Lenticular.
Oh, bro, I wish I got one of those.
And then it goes on top. There it is.
Yes! 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 Design for the Titanosaurs is so nice. It's so iconic as well, like instant icon.
Yeah.
The whole thing was filmed on like old film as well, like the same film that they used in like the 90s and 2000s. So that's a really nice detail. And obviously they used the raft scene from the Jurassic Park novel.
Can we also gush on how beautiful the movie is?
Yeah, cinematography is so good. It was directed by the same guy who directed Rogue One, the Star Wars spin-off.
And Godzilla.
Like, someone pointed out how basically, like, every shot of the dinosaurs makes the dinosaurs feel huge. Everything is shot in a way that makes them seem large and intimidating, which is what they should be.
Yeah. Especially with the Titanosaurs.
The species that they chose to be in it were great picks, honestly. The Quetzalcoatlus was just brilliant. I love the Quetzalcoatlus.
Yes, I love it. In my opinion, I love like the InGen stuff, like the clones that InGen did.
The setting for the island is great as well. It's a really like cool looking place.
Yeah.
The fact that they didn't have Rexy in it, obviously, and they also didn't have any Velociraptors apart from in that one scene where they die. I love that because it's like Dominion brought everything back. Dominion brought like the old cast back and everything. Rebirthed it, so they like kind of scratch all of it. Don't bring back all the old ones. Just do something completely new. And I love.
Can we also say that the Mutodon looks so cool?
Yeah. The hybrids weren't like goofy or.
They're more like mutants than hybrids.
Yeah. Distortus Rex was so cool.
Indeed, yeah.
People complain that basically it didn't feature enough, but I think it featured a perfect amount. Also, it didn't die, because usually, like, the big bad, like the Giga in Dominion, or...
Yeah, I loved how they left it alive.
Yeah, or like the Indoraptor, everything, they all die eventually, but yeah, the D-Rex, you can't kill it. There's no point. Just...
And the helicopter theme. With like the D-Rex just holding the fucking helicopter.
Like, it just like bites it off. That's such a sick scene.
And my mom was she was shocked. She was absolutely flabbergasted.
Yeah, and also the business guy who starts out the whole expedition, when he dies, when he gets like bitten in half like an ice cream cone, I did not expect that. I did not expect them to go that hard on it. Like, he literally just got like ripped off on screen, and then his arm falls off.
I didn't even expect Martin Krebs to be the villain. I didn't even expect that.
Good twist villain. We all love a good twist villain.
Yeah.
And I think it just had everything. It had everything. It had good characters, good dialogue.
And also, Duncan was the best character.
Yeah, fair.
In my opinion, at least. He reminded me of Eddie Carr when he saved like his friend. But unlike Eddie Carr, he survived. But yeah, everything about Rebirth was really good.
It's peak cinema.
It was peak cinema.
It's only peak cinema.
Yeah. It cannot go any lower. Fuck you haters.
So that's our final ranking. As you can see, I moved Rebirth to be in front of The Lost World, so it goes the first one, Rebirth.
That does tick me off a little bit, though. The Lost World, in my opinion, was the best one.
I'll do it
like, out of all of them.
I'll do it for you, bro. I'll do it for you. There we go. That's our final
thank ranking. You. I wish I could kiss you.
This is our final ranking. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more general commentary, see more of this guy, and see more Jurassic and dinosaur content, because I'm going to start doing more Jurassic Park and Jurassic World stuff soon, more reviews, more movie stuff. It's going to be great. I do everything on this channel. Please subscribe and tell me what you thought of all these movies in the comments below. And if you haven't seen any of them, go and watch all of them right now. Go and watch all the Jurassic movies.
Well, goodbye, all of my goofy gooners.
Goobers, bro. They're goobers. They're not gooners. Don't call my viewers gooners.
Anyways, bye!